I want to ask you a question. If the work of Jesus is complete, can we now call a sick person whole and healed? Instead of claiming the sickness, can we now claim to be healed? How do we know what kind of identity we're supposed to take? Does the Bible tell us? In the book of Genesis, through Abraham, we are given the perfect example about how we're supposed to act. When Abram was 99 years old, the Lord appeared to him and said, "I am God Almighty. Walk before me and be blameless. I will confirm my covenant between me and you and will greatly increase your numbers." Abram fell face down, and God said to him, "As for me, this is my covenant with you. You will be the father of many nations. No longer will you be called Abram, your name will be Abraham, for I have made you a father of many nations." God then went on to say in verse 15, "As for Sarai, your wife, you are no longer to call her Sarai. Her name will be Sarah. I will bless her and will surely give you a son by her. I will bless her so that she will be the mother of nations." Abraham then fell face down laughing and said to himself, "Will a son be born to a man 100 years old? Will Sarah bear a child at the age of 90? This is a perfect example of how God sometimes operates. We must be able to live in faith. We must be able to take these concepts and apply them to all of God's promises, even with the covenant of healing. When God makes a promise, we can be sure that He will never break that promise, because in the Bible it says that His word will never return void. We need to put on a new identity when waiting for the manifestation of a promise. We need to be able to speak and claim how God sees us, and that all starts with a renewed mindset. In Proverbs 23:7, it says, "For as a man thinks in his heart, so he is." And in Philippians 4:8, Paul reminds us, "Keep your minds on whatever is true, honest, just, pure, lovely, and of good report. And if there be any virtue and praise, think on these things." Even under the Old Covenant, God told Abraham and Sarah how they should view themselves. He gave them new names and new identities. One of the reasons why I believe God told Abraham to change his name before the manifestation of his promise was to help him renew his mind and remind him of what was already done in the Spirit. They did not receive their promised son in one day, nor was it 9 months, but 1 full year. I'm sure both of them would have preferred a sooner date. As you stand believing, I want you to stop waiting on God to do something and start believing He has already performed your miracle. We do not serve a God who is going to, but a God who has already done. Your manifestation will come. Stay in faith, persevere, and receive it. You are healed.